Hi, what's up? How are you? We are reading a new chapter of the One Punch Man remake. I feel like this has been coming out extremely frequently lately. Am I crazy? I guess it's just 2 weeks as always, and that I just kind of happen to be like reading manga at those intervals lately. I don't know. Anyways, this one's called Playtime, which is quite a suspicious title. Something that I think will be a term used sarcastically by someone dominating a situation. Maybe Garo beating up some heroes and or some monsters. Maybe Saitama getting himself involved in something. Who knows? There's a lot of fights going on right now that we could be returning to, and yet a whole lot of other things that are on the verge of happening that could shake up all of them and more. So, this is Power. Only Justice remains unchanged. A pretty cool cover page. This sort of like pixelated font I think looks kind of neat. It's like Saitama is originally a video game character or something. This cool part of the Monster Association based last chapter was inspired from the real life place in Indonesia called the Taman Sari Water Castle. Oh, hey, that's really cool. I thought it was kind of like an MC Escher kind of look, but it's actually something real that actually exists. Very neat. Okay, so that's right. Lightspeed Flash and Saitama are off and running. Lightspeed Flash trying to do everything in his power to ditch Saitama to make him go home, even after Saitama blocked insta kill his super badass sword on 2 occasions. He still doesn't think Saitama is up for the task of fighting the monsters that lie within. He's actually keeping up with me at a pace far beyond normal people. It's becoming more troublesome than I had imagined. And he's running in his regular goofy way. I just love it. I it's so good. Like this entire series is subversive, not only in that the hero is so just ridiculously overpowered that he's one punching everybody and removing all tension from all fights, but in the way he does so is subversive too. That you would think when you have an MC that's really powerful, that they'd be so cool, like they'd have all sorts of crazy signature moves and everything they do would have this sheen of badass to it. But Saitama is the opposite. He can't even like run properly. Like my running form is legitimately better than his. And I'm not supposed to be some sort of crazy samurai ninja lightspeed thing. Oh, uh-oh. They lost. You lost. I like that Saitama deliberately catches up more just to like he could have, of course, surpassed Lightspeed Flash at any point in this little race. But he runs up just a little bit to ask him, are you lost? Don't tell me you're lost. Okay, now we're back up at the surface. Our kind of B team here, taking out the monsters as they crawl out of the Monster Association hive. We got some good monster representation. I like this guy in the back that's like a fly, and this big mantis-looking dude, and this little gremlin with an axe. Yeah, this is a good setup. Good opponents. Yeah. Camping out here just to ambush us. You are despicable. Yeah, it's just small fries on small fries. And there's, of course, our beloved Captain Mizuki choking somebody out. Well, not choking them out. Doing an arm lock wrestling thing. I don't know what any of this is called. I think that's like an arm lock. I don't know. Sure. Whoa! Yeah, and this bratty kid, because they're busy with this, they still haven't had a chance to fully evacuate him. He's beating the monsters with a stick. The cockiness of this kid. Jeez. Ooh, Mr. Green. Look at Mr. Green. He has plant growing powers. He touches the ground and turns into plants, it looks like, and burrowing through concrete even. This guy could be pretty strong. I bet this guy is A-class. And then is drinking. Whenever you see these tiny opaque bottles in Japan, those are like very strong energy drinks. And it shocks me with Japan's draconian and no tolerance drug policies that they allow some of the strongest caffeinated beverages that like can chemically exist on the planet to just be sold to anyone in convenience stores. These things will mess you up. Like, it's much more of a drug than most drugs. Anyways, yeah, I guess if you're master of all plants and doing feats like this, you could use a little caffeine boost. Okay, so the exits are all sealed. So this is information that they gathered during the first raid of the Monster Association. That they're able to follow monsters back. They're able to see the wake of destruction, determine where they came from. They're able to do all sorts of stuff to figure out where the entry points are. Cool. So is he doing some sort of like divination here? Because this guy has psychic powers, right? Yeah, and you can see his dowsing rods here too. So I guess they were also using these methodologies. Found another exit. Okay. So this is how they're going around sealing the exits. I see, I see. Ran away from battle out of fear. Ooh. But this is, of course, another monster that did run out of battle due to fear. That is totally afraid of the heroes that are down in the Monster Association HQ. But is not one to be trifled with. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, the fact is, he probably did see all the exits, but the slippery cat made it through regardless. The sniper takes a shot. And of course, the cat, with all the subtlety in the world, using his curved finger, casually redirects the bullet up and away. My God. That's pretty cool. You know, we've seen the flick away a bullet a million times, we've seen catch the bullet a million times, but just passively leaving your finger there to swoop, that's pretty cool. Whoa! So not only did he flick it up, he whoosh, like he sent it up out of the way, and then still within his finger, like that sport. What's that sport with like the curved rackets that can catch the ball and then you like whip it out of there with centrifugal force and the ball goes crazy fast? It's like Jai Alai or something. Yeah, yeah. All right, I remembered it. This thing is cool. Yeah, this is what the cat did. Jai Alai did the bullet back. That's pretty badass. Okay. So these ragtag heroes, none of them above B class. Well, actually, I think there's maybe some A classes in there, but definitely no S classes. Will they be able to hold off a dragon level monster? Actually, a bunch of weak heroes this time. Play with me. Help me release some pressure. Creepy. A creepy, creepy cat pick. I was wondering what they were going to do with this character, because this is a remake original character. But also this plotline of all the lower class heroes helping out by covering the exit. Also, I always feel so unsure of myself now when I'm making these claims, but I'm pretty sure this is also a remake original. So the two remake original plot elements kind of matching up here. It's kind of fun. Really strong. Whoa! Cautious and work together to take it down. Oh, too late, buddy. Too late. Oh, that's so unnerving. The fact that they're still like trying to discuss where the cat is. You know, usually the cliche of this scene is, you know, it's like, oh, how did I get cut? It's like, oh, and then they see the cat. But here, this entire page, no one is showing any awareness of it, even though it shows up in these two panels. Just walking past them. Hey, you're bleeding. You're bleeding. I'm a Monster Association cadre. I already quit, yeah. Definitely resigned. That's all they've got. Just like Yorogoro said, the Hero Association's combat forces are actually pretty weak. Yeah. Definitely rightfully scared off by Saitama. Something special indeed. I'll follow my desires as a monster and do things my way. I'll play them twice until they're broken. Ugh. I don't like being reminded of the cruelty of cats. I really love cats, and I've been thinking a lot lately about getting a cat. So, this side of cats, the sadism sort of inherent in the way they hunt. If you've never seen a cat play with a mouse that it's caught, I mean, I saw it all the time because I grew up on a farm, so we had like barn cats that caught mice all the time. It always kind of disturbed me, and it sucked because sometimes you would see the cat, out in the lawn. It's like, oh, what's she doing? She's having fun with something. She's like bouncing around and kind of swatting at stuff and running around. And it looks like she's really happy and fun. And it's like, oh wait, no, she's killing something. That's what's happening right now. She's killing a small animal. What's the matter? Cat got your tongues? I wonder what that was in the original Japanese. Not the kid we took hostage. Uh-oh. We gotta defend the kid. Rescue, congratulations. Whoa, this shitty brat. Doesn't he realize that this is so much worse than everything else that's happened so far? Okay. Heroes are squaring up. They think they could possibly be ready for this. Why did... I mean, far be it from me to criticize people who are overweight and can still make a great effort in exercising, but why did they send this fat man to run back with the kid? These guys look way faster. No? Oh my god, this cat is so creepy. This cat is so creepy. It's like twisted evil Cheshire cat, and there's already been so many twisted evil versions of the Cheshire cat. Like there was like some horror version of Alice in Wonderland I can remember from when I was a kid. But this is something else entirely, because it's not just like, oh, the innocent looking cat has this like creepy side. It's like, no, the very scary looking cat is actually even scarier than anticipated. It still had a creepy side. You thought you were looking at the creepy side, but that was just the cute side. Okay, so Captain Mizumi showing off a projectile attack. Again, sports themed. It's like a discus. She can expand the size of the metal around her neck somehow. I guess that's like Hero Association technology. Discus throw. Ooh, a combo attack. Green Man, able to ensnare him with vines coming up through the ground, and character whose name I forget, throwing in the rope. Sure. Oh, let's move this. Okay. Easily smashing the discus. This guy jumping in. He's got that tiny little knife. But yeah, you would think if you can jab it right in the cat's eye, that ought to do something. You would think that would do something. Whoa! Whoa! By blinking his eye, the cat catches the knife in his eyelid and snaps it. Unreal. This is just a grotesque display of power. This is intentionally extremely demoralizing. And then it does its slippery cat maneuver, this being one of its like real strengths that it really doesn't even need to exercise. Here, just as like its most kind of base form as a monster, just in its capacity of being strong, it's already outclassing all of these people. And then if it starts using its unique skills, like the slipperiness, they have no hope. They have no hope whatsoever. Alright, this is pretty fun. I feel like this is a character that Murata and One discussed as like playing to Murata's strengths, you know? Like they added so many Garo fight scenes because Murata just loves drawing Garo fight and is so good at it. You know, and Garo has that kind of like wolfishness to the way he fights, I think. So I wonder if Murata was like, what would like cat Garo fight like? What would like a supremely strong cat martial artist? How would we depict that? And One was like, all right, well, if you want to do that, here we go. Here's a cat monster. It's really strong. Ooh, the ninja was a girl. Cool. I mean, that's cool, but that's the end of her Kunoichi career, it looks like. Oh, this cat is so spooky. It's gonna catch up to us. Stop eating and pick up the pace. Okay, he's doing his best, but he really hasn't covered much ground. I suppose that whole fight scene only took a few seconds. Ah, that's it. And all right. So a huge shift in focus in this one. We're out of the Monster Association headquarters for like, pretty much the entire chapter. Um, Actually, yeah, the entire chapter, right? It was just the cover page that had Saitama. And then we're... Oh, no, there was just this one scene with... Yeah, yeah, that's right. I knew there was one scene with Saitama. Huh. So much going on in this arc. So much to do. So much to cover. I love it. All these things that I expected from the Monster Association are coming to pass. But even more exciting are the things that I never even thought to ask for. Like a tag team of a whole bunch of A-class and lower heroes getting totally wiped by a brand new super freaky monster. Oh, that's fun. I mean, the whole series could just be more and more of this. If there was another 100 chapters of Monster Association, I don't think I'd mind. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, I'll see you in a couple weeks. I have no idea what will be depicted then. It's just so many things to show. Alright. Bye.